Welcome to the Sunday Evening Cup series presented by NADota.com. This is the semifinals between Easy Style and Blitz organization. This is GG Charms. Alongside of me is Durka. Durka, say what's up, buddy.
Yeah, hi, I'm Durka.
And yeah, we're going to finish getting into the picks and bans here. I started the video on demand up a little bit late, but no problem. We do see a Lich, Batrider, and Faceless Void picked up by Easy Style, a Windrunner, Tidehunter, and Weaver picked up so far by the Radiant. So we do see better picks, I think, coming out of the Radiant this game as opposed to last game when Easy Style played. I think they just completely outpicked the other team, and I think the picks are a lot closer this game.
Yeah, they did outpick and outland in last game. Obviously, Venomounts coming up here, going to be probably supporting that Void instead of the Witch Doctor mid if they go with the same laning as they did last game.
I actually, I think they might tri-lane this time and solo Batrider middle and solo the Venomancer top, actually. So don't be surprised to see like another support hero come out. I have seen Infinity solo the Venomancer top lane before. But you also got to think, okay, so Power Net's going to be on the Faceless Void. You're going to see Boba on that Batrider. You're probably going to see Hinder on the Lich, which is Universe. So the Venomancer is either going to go to 1437 or Infinity. So the last pick's going to tell you a lot. If it's another support, then Infinity will be on that Venomancer, and if it's a semi-carry, Infinity will be on that, and 1437. So there we go. So I do think we are going to see Infinity on that Venomancer, and I think we're going to see, yeah. Actually, I think they're going to do like Venomancer Lich bottom lane, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Venomancer Lich instead of Bottom Lich.
Yep, that Venomancer is probably going to take the role of that Mirana. Hopefully we're going to see a nice DPS Venomancer here. I saw a couple of games that Syndrome played. I think it was at DreamHack where he played really well with his DPS Venomancer. He just demolished a couple of Miranas. Oh, and they pick up a Mirana here on the Radiant side.
Yeah, so now it's going to be interesting to see it, huh?
Yeah, I wonder how these laning setups are going to play out.
Yeah, I think the lanes are going to be really interesting to look at now. I think it's going to be, it's actually going to be. Oh my god, they've got like three really like solo heroes on the Radiant that are kind of weird to put in a like Weaver, I guess, is going to solo top, Windrunner middle, and then bottom VS, Tidehunter, and bottom maybe. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce the Dire side here and let you take the Radiant side. For the Dire side, on Easy Style, we see 1437 playing the Witch Doctor, Power Net on our Faceless Void, Universe playing the Lich, Infinity playing the Venomancer, and Boba on the Batrider. And what do we have for the Radiant side?
On the Mirana, how do you get sliced? We've got a Tide on played by Hyuna, Mikey on the Weaver there, High Lua on the Windrunner, and What the Fuck Banana Magic on that Vengeful Spirit. So
yeah, we got a quick pause here. It could be like a bug or something. Could be like health bars or something.
I guess they're discussing how to lane this because it's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, the lanes are going to be really cool for both sides, actually. I think it's going to be a little bit difficult, actually. I think more so for the Radiant side. I think the Radiant lanes are a little more confusing to guess who's going to be where, because you could solo the bottom and put the Windrunner in the tri lane if you want, or you could solo bottom in Windrunner and put the Weaver in the tri lane.
Yeah, exactly.
So they can do really anything with the tri lane. And then, but I think we kind of got the Radiant figured out. Yeah, we do see the Lich and the Veno handed down there.
Yep, exactly like we said. And then we're going to see that Witch Doctor Void again at mid, and Bulba with his Batrider at top. He's going to be playing against a Weaver. Is this Weaver going to go solo top, or are these support heroes just going to ward up, try and gank down, and then move around?
No, I honestly think he's going to solo top. I think they're just going to put Mikey up top, up against Bulba. I think they're going to have this Windrunner soloing. I think this Tidehunter is just going to go and ward and head bottom. And I think bottom's going to be the tri lane. They're going to try to get sliced, semi-carry a little bit farm down there. And that'll be actually up against that dual lane. And remember, we saw the dual versus tri lane last game, in which the dual lane of Easy Style actually won it, like dominated it.
So they did have Mirana, who has Leap, a great escape mechanism to get away from that tri lane with the Chen and the Venge stun, and they have warded up. That Venomancer warding up there just to make sure they don't get ganked by this tri lane, which is a pretty smart move.
Yeah, absolutely. That's so smart. Putting a ward there, that gives them sight of the rune, and also gives them sight if somebody's going to try to come around the backside on him. Lets him be a little bit more aggressive, lets him scoot up a little bit more. And let's see if he goes ahead. And yeah, he's going to go ahead and also ward the pull spot. Of course, so good to do. And he waited until the foghorn. That way they're going to get as much time out of the ward as they possibly can. And we also see a ward up top here. A nice placement there by the Tidehunter. Placing that ward there mid gives a lot of vision. Just gives a ton of vision there. And same with the other spot. Sentry ward dropped here so they could de-ward.
Yeah, that's a bit of a failed counter ward there. They didn't find anything with that sentry.
Yeah, I think they were hoping to find one kind of in the spot where theirs was in middle, like down by that ledge area, but it just didn't happen. There was no ward there. I think Sam's gonna be able to basically do to this lane what he did to the lane last game. I think.
Yeah, look at him. He is riding right up on that Weaver. The Weaver's been forced.
He's just gonna keep on stacking him and stacking him and stacking him, and then Firefly over his face. Basically what he did last game. Wouldn't be too surprised to see the same outcome this game. Looks like Windrunner took a lot of damage middle somewhere. Get some spikes here actually. A few little ones. Nothing too serious. Take a look at mid lane right now. What's up, buddy?
It's interesting to see the Tide is actually sitting behind this Windrunner now that the Witch Doctor's sort of forced himself on the Windrunner, taking it down to half hit points.
Oh wow, we're actually going to see the Witch Doctor go down here. Wow, actually first play's going to go to that Vengeful Spirit. Maybe they get the kill on the Venge turning around? Nah, they're not. And nice play there. And good job ganking.
Yep, that Venge smoked up, went across his own ledge on the Radiant side, went across past that ward. Oh, that's their own ward they've got up. Came around behind them while that Witch Doctor was trying to harass down this Windrunner.
Yeah, that was a nice job there by the VS. Good job getting in position for the gank, and nice job taking first blood there. And that's a good job. That's something you want to do. You don't want to give free gold away to easy style. You don't want to give them any advantage. Like anything you can control, you want to. You don't want to play over aggressive. I think it was a good job there by the Radiant side. Down your bottom lane. A haste rune actually activated here by the VS. Going to see if she swings around. Now the Dire did see this. Easy style did see this with their ward, so they do know that she has that haste. And he's actually going to loop around and come back middle.
Yeah, they're going to smoke up just in case they run past any wards, but I don't think they will. Because all of the Dire's wards are focused down on that bottom lane, making sure that they don't get ganked.
Did Boba just disconnect? Yeah, there we go. I'm wondering why we hadn't had a pause yet. I was like, it said, I mean, because I saw like the red dot up at the top flying around. I was like, yo, that's disconnection.
Oh. I didn't see it pop up on the log.
I didn't either. It must have happened at the same time as first blood.
Yeah, he's reconnected now.
As you see the Venomancer and the bottom exchanging some love. They both definitely know each other. I was thinking maybe we'd see something happen mid, but I think the Witch Doctor is just trying to do what she did last game and kind of like just posture up and let that Void get all the farm you can get. And I think we're seeing the same thing. Let's take a look at the CS here. 14 on PowerNet right now, so not as much as last time. And 13 on the Windrunner, so High Luai doing a good job in that mid lane there.
Yeah, they can't be quite as aggressive as they were last game. This Windrunner's doing very well with his power shots, just like Zen, to keep this creep wave down, and he's also harassing both the heroes at the same time. He's getting his power shots to go through the creeps and the heroes. So he's doing a really good job at pressuring them, making them use up all their consumables, making that Witch Doctor waste his mana on his heal.
Yeah, absolutely. And a good job by Infinity dodging that gank there. As you saw, 3 from the Radiant head their way down bottom, but the Venomancer were able to just back up and dodge the arrow. Nothing too much seriousness happening right now. As you see 1437, another thing he does here, when they notice what a creep's going to be at and it's not going to be like able to be lasted by the Void, like the Witch Doctor was sneaking attack in there, so the Void will be able to last hit it. So he's like helping the Void get some CS, get some last hitting, and it's always useful. And good thing for supports to do. Josephine.
Yeah, not to auto-attack the creeps, but to bring them down to a level at which the carry can comfortably farm them.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. As we see this Vengeful Spirit looks like she's going to pick up a double damage rune. The Dire do see this, and 1437 is making his way down here. I'm not too sure. Yeah. I was like, bro, you see them. Don't go down there.
The thing is, though, Venge level 1, Tide level 2, they have been getting all these runes, they have been very mobile, but they're not getting a lot of experience or gold from it.
Yeah, you're actually 100% right there, because you see, I mean, this Witch Doctor almost level 4. Level 4 Faceless Void, level 5 Batrider, and yet again, we're going to see that Batrider above levels of most everyone on his team, and he's doing a good job leveling and laning, and controlling that lane. But the Weaver's doing a good job as well. I mean, the Weaver's almost level 6 now. The Weaver has 21 CS, tied for the most in the game, or most on his team with the Windrunner, and 26 CS right now on PowerNet. So PowerNet, again, doing a good job farming.
Yeah, that Batrider not having as easy a time as he did last game. He's still holding out pretty well. His tower's getting damaged down by that siege creep, though.
Yeah, he did that double stack in. He's gonna have to pull the creeps away from his tower there so they don't take that much damage. And a good job by him there. And right now, I mean, Easy Style, I think they're not as mobile right now as the Radiant side, so they're playing a little bit more defensive right now and trying to get the farm on that Faceless Void. Because they know when that Faceless Void gets farmed, I'm sorry, but there's really nothing on the Radiant that's going to stop it.
Yeah, they're keeping their lanes quite static. That Lich just denying the creeps on that bottom lane with the Venom farming up, now placing wards they're looking to push up. The mid lane, the Witch Doctor playing static as well, the Void farming, trying to keep all the creeps on the high ground. Batrider pulling his creep waves as far back as he can, trying to sit on his tower so the Weaver can't get his farm. Just trying to keep it all under control.
Yeah, and when you take a look at the CS, like, there are literally 2 heroes on the Radiant without a creep score. Like, you have 0-0 Vengeful Spirit, and 0-0 Tidehunter, and a 5-2 Mirana right now. So there's 3 heroes with basically no CS whatsoever. And you really only have Witch Doctor and Lich like that on the Dire side. So the Dire are getting a little bit of an advantage on the CS, and you can actually see that and reflected on the gold difference, even though they didn't get First Blood. Like, they didn't get First Blood, and they're still up by about 750 gold. So it's surprising to see.
And I mean, Lich and Witch Doctor, that's their job basically, to sit there, protect the carries while they farm.
Yep, absolutely, and the carries are doing a good job of getting that farm. I mean, basically they've got like 3 semi-carries. I mean, well, 2 semi-carries and like their hard carry Void, but they're letting them all have the farm. And the 2 supports are doing a good job of sitting there and protecting them and allowing them to get the farm. That way they can use these heavy carries to their advantage. See mid here, this double damage Windrunner going to be able to deny a bit. Nicely bottom, yeah, and I did get a little spike there, but it's okay.
Yeah, I got a spike as well there.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, Venomancer are placing up all his wards there, like pushing down this lane.
Yeah, exactly what I was about to bring up there. You see him using those Venom wards, and it looks like maybe now they want to try to push up this lane, apply a little pressure to it, and maybe top here, the Switch Titan might be wanting to bring a gank. There's a level 7 Batrider up there, and just the level 2 Vengeful Spirit here. And it's going to get spotted out by the level 4 Witch Rider.
If Batrider starts... Nah, he's going to get away.
You think he might have fireflied over there?
Firefly and come through these trees trying to get that Vengeful Spirit.
Oh, nice dust gets popped there. Did they dust him? Yeah, they actually got the dust off on the Weaver. Oh, but down bottom, this Tidehunter is going to slip back around the backside. They're going to try to get the bottom here. One more attack. Yep.
Falls down.
Yep. The Venomancer is going to get the kill. They might actually get the kill on the Tidehunter here. Ooh, yep, they are going to get the kill there. Tidehunter's going to get it's going to be a double kill there for Infinity. And he's going to get out safely. So good job there by Easy Stop picking up the double kill on the bottom lane.
Yeah, they pressured that tower enough. The Radiant heroes had their backs to the wall, and they got through with that Gale. And the Lich finishing off with the Nova. The wards just finished the job off.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely, and good job there. That's how you want to do it. Now you see Boba, actually, he's going to be in some trouble here. I don't think he's got much of a chance. See, oh wow, he's actually making it interesting. See, he was smart there, though, because he made sure that the Vengeful Spirit got the kill instead of the Weaver. Because if he wouldn't have lassoed the Weaver would have definitely got the kill there. And instead, the Vengeful Spirit's going to get the kill, and that's not necessarily as bad as it could have been.
So I don't know if that was a bit of miscommunication or if Bulba was being a bit aggressive there, because the Witch Doctor did pull up here.
Yeah, I don't know, because there is no ward in this top rune area for Easy Style or like anywhere near the ledge walking up into their jungle. So he may just not have had a clue that Vengeful Spirit was around there, and Witch Doctor being up in the top pulling may not have been thinking about it. So yeah, it was just a little bit of poor communication, not knowing where everyone was on the map. It's not something you see him do too often. Wow, this Venomancer down bottom, really pressuring that tower with those Venom wards.
Yeah, Tide is not having a good time down there. He's having to back all the way off until his creep wave arrives.
Yeah, that's so frustrating. Now those Venom wards, level 4, they're just so beast mode at level 4. They actually take a lot to kill them. Like right click by a hero, it takes forever to kill him. You see Tide have to 2-hit it when it had like 50 HP. So you see those level 4 Venom wards doing a lot of damage to that tower, pushing it down. But the Vengeful Spirit is down there, maybe looking for a gank here.
Yeah, the Venomounts are cleverly backing off, just placing a couple more wards, waiting for his quick creep wave to arrive. And he does have backup arriving in the form of Lich, who is level 6 with his ultimate up, and he's just found a double damage rune.
Yeah, and that's kind of the difference right now, because you see just the level, level 5 Tidehunter, yeah, he's almost level 6, but just level 5, but then you have the level 6 Lich. Now he's got that Chain Frost, and he's going to use it soon. I'm going to tell you right now, because they don't sit on these ultimates once they get them on easy style.
Yeah, he's not been sitting on level 6 for long. He's pretty much just got his ultimate up. He's gone mid. He's looking for a fight. Chronosphere's up on the Void as well. If they get 2 heroes in this Chronosphere, then Ladder for Lich ult, that's going to be a pretty sweet combo.
Absolutely.
They're looking for it, but that creep wave has pushed them too far back.
Yeah, they didn't want to take the creeps here. Didn't want to take that extra damage, but yeah, they were definitely looking for it. You could tell. He like kept on scooting up. Looked like I was just waiting for him to, you know, he had like his finger on that Q button, on that time walk button. And actually, Infinity's going to use his ultimate down here with a Nova. He's going to go down. I think they're going to get the tower, though, if the Siege creep hits it one more time. One more attack.
It's going to get denied. Tidehunter's nice, yeah.
Oh, that's so upsetting for the Venomancer. He just
Witch Doctor denied top tower, though.
Oh, okay. Well, then that kind of evens it out there. And the Lich picked up a kill there. Just used the Chain Frost. Wow, a lot of damage. You could have actually... You could have probably killed that Windrunner if you wanted to. Just sacrificed the creep and Nova'd him. And he would have killed the Windrunner, but looks like he just wanted to back off after he used his Chain Frost. Picked up a kill and not worried about it.
Yeah, he wasn't sure if Tide was lurking about. Tide is wandering back to base, but he wasn't sure if he had gained a bit of mana, come around the back with a Gush, and that Windrunner might have had a chance in there.
Yeah. Yeah, good call on that. Absolutely. You see Mikey now has his, he went ahead and grabbed a cloak. He's got his Power Treads, Magic Wand, and Ring of Bacillus. You see Bulba right now working on that Vanguard. He'll have it here pretty soon. He'll have a Vanguard, Magic Wand, and boots in about 300 gold. 1437 with his boots right now. You see Power Ned's got that Poor Man's Shield. You got Treads and a Ring of Health. Venomancer's got almost his mech now, though, so we're not going to see a DPS Venomancer. It's just going to be a farm support Venomancer.
Yeah, he's what, 650 gold away from that mech.
Yeah, I think he's going to go mech,
and then they're going to have
pipe.
a great pushing force there with his wards. The Witch Doctor healed, Bat Rider jumping in over the tower once he gets his dagger. He's only 200 gold away from his Vanguard, which he'll probably go for first.
Yeah, because he's not having the same success he was last game. He's not going to be able to just sit there and save up 2k gold this early and grab a Blink Dagger. So he's going to have to wait, grab the Vanguard, and then move into the Blink Dagger from there.
They do know about this Void with the Invis. They have spotted him. Tidehunter was signaling that there's a Void there.
Well, I don't really think PowerNet cares, though. He's like, fine, y'all don't want to scoot up? We're going to free take this tower. And that's exactly what's going to happen. And it's actually going to go to the Witch Doctor there. It's like PowerNet's is Invis, like, just force field. You can't pass him.
There are 3 Radiant heroes pushing the mid tower now, though.
I wonder if... Oh, actually...
Bat Rider's disconnected again.
Yeah. I actually wonder if Easy Style backs up here or continues pushing. I mean, they could probably... With those level 4 Veno wards, if they want to, they could keep going.
Tide has his ulti up in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, they don't have
at the moment, it's... Witch Doctor's teleporting away somewhere, so it would be 2-on-2, but Void is also running back.
Yeah,
Witch Doctor's teleporting back to mid to defend.
Yeah, they're just going to go back, defend, get some more Fall on now. Go ahead and let Bulba buy that Vanguard. Let this Void buy whatever he wanted to buy next. And they're going to be alright. And actually, you got the Venomancer who's going to be finishing up that mech here really, really soon. We do actually, I mean, Venomancer hasn't backed up yet, though. He's still dropping those wards.
That constant pressure from those wards, yeah.
It's got to be so annoying.
They don't need 4 heroes to push. They can just have him sit on the lane as long as they have a ward sitting there at the rune spot to let him know if anyone's coming up behind him.
Yeah, it looks like his Vengeful Spirit's going to go down here as you see Firefly all up on her face. And they're actually going to go through here with Firefly. Nice job there by Bulba going down there so he could see what was going on. Oh, and nice
Chronosphere there.
Good job by Mikey using his ultimate to get back, though. And then a huge Ravage comes in. Wow, so actually a nice fight here by the Radiant side. Venomancer's going to go down, and so will the Bat Rider.
And the Lich comes out now.
Oh, not too good Lich ulti there.
Oh, very well placed Witch Doctor ultimate there just to take out the last bit of hit points on that Windrunner.
Oh, huge backtrack there. If he doesn't backtrack, I don't think he lives. But there is no mana on this Weaver right now. He's got a couple Magic Wand charges. That was it. He's going to pick up a kill there. Nice fight for the Radiant again. I mean, it's not going terrible for him right now, you know? I mean, they're sticking in there. Forgot to win run. What did he do? Did he place the ward, like, uphill? The Witch Doctor ward?
Yep. And it shot down onto the Windrunner as he was attacking him. Yeah, if Lich had come in, what, 5-6 seconds earlier?
If he came in during that chrono, that whole fight goes in Easy Styles' favor. Because the Potom and Tidehunter were almost standing right next to each other.
But that's the thing, does Lich have boots yet? Yeah, he does. He's got boots and urn.
Yeah, I mean, he's got some decent, you know what I mean? He's not that under-farmed for support. But he's got urn, he's got boots, he's got Magic Wand, and he's got wards.
He was farming bot lane. The rest of them were top lane and just rotated to mid. He did have a longer way to walk than they did.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't have a teleport and he had a long walk. Looks like a lot of heroes congregating mid here, and we may have quite a clash. You do see a stat going here on this Windrunner. No bounce from the cast there. And a lot of Inno wards.
And we've seen how Bulba likes to play his Batrider. He doesn't care about towers. He just dives over. If he sees two heroes, he jumps in on two heroes, lassos one, stacks a couple of napalms on another.
The problem is that these heroes this game, though, are just a lot better than the heroes picked last game. He can't really do that against a Tidehunter. If you go in there doing that and he's got Ravage up, you're going to die. A Windrunner could shackle shot you. Like, there's a lot better heroes picked this game by the Radiant than were last game up against Easy Style. We see up top right now, though, this Lich and Batrider going to go in here on this Weaver. The Weaver, they don't have vision of him anymore, though. They did drop a Sentry Ward, but the Weaver got out of range of it. And now, actually, mid, we're going to see an engagement. A good shackle shot. Witch Doctor, a Ravage comes in. Witch Doctor's going to go down. Windrunner's going to pick up the kill there. Infinity's trying to do as much damage as he can. He did get his ultimate off. They're all going to drop down a little bit, but not too much. Lich does have his Chain Frost up. Going to be interesting to see if he wants to use it here. Just a Nova onto the Windrunner, but then another good shackle shot comes in. Wow, good shackle shots here. And then a swap here by the VS and see if we get a Lich ultimate. Yes, there's the chain. And a lot of damage going in. Slice is going to go down there on the Mirana. Now we may see this Windrunner in trouble too. One more attack. Bops the Magic Wand, and that's going to be just enough to help her survive.
Yeah, you saw that Lich again. A couple of seconds. If he TP'd there a couple of seconds earlier and got that ulti off during the initial parts of that fight, then it would have been a totally different outcome for this Dire side. They would have pushed through, probably got this tier 1 tower here.
Yeah, it's like seconds are making a difference right now. Like, just like 3 or 4 seconds, 3 or 4 seconds, 3 or 4 seconds are consistently making it so these fights aren't as bad for the Radiant as they honestly could be. These fights could be going strongly in the favor of the Dire, but they're not right now. Right now they're pretty even, which is allowing the Radiant to get a little bit of farm. You see 75 CS on the Weaver, 72 on the Windrunner, 73 on PowerNet, 78 on Infinity, and 66 on Bulba. So, oh, a nice chrono here, and they're going to get the Windrunner. Look at that setup there by the Witch Doctor ward. One more, oh my God, it's Windrunner. What?
The Windrunner is escaping, but the Lich must, yep, there he must have it over, and he does. But you see the power there of that Chronosphere and Witch Doctor ulti.
It's just so good.
Absolutely devastating, ripping apart the hit points there on that Windrunner.
And that's heaven forbid they get off a Nova and a Chain Frost. You know what I mean?
And a Veno ulti and a Maledict.
Yeah, yeah.
And a Batrider jumping in on top of everyone. That's the thing. The last game they had such perfect execution. They haven't quite lived up to that in this game. They've been a bit sloppy and out on their timings. But saying that, they did do really well to execute everything as well as they did last game.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. It just shows you how on point they were last game. Like, it just shows you how, like, really, really on point they were. And we see Bulba, he wants to hang around this Sentry Ward, and there we go. He finally caught him in this Sentry Ward, and I think this is going to be it for Mikey here. Oh, Mikey's going to use his ultimate here, but like I said, there is a Sentry Ward, and he's going to walk right by it again. He doesn't have much mana. He's only got enough for one more Scoochie here.
And Dust gets popped off there as well, yeah.
Magic Wand. Oh, I think he's going to be okay.
He's just too quick with that.
Scoochie's just too fast.
Shooky, mate.
Scoochie, bro. I just like saying Scoochie. I think it's funny. Scoochie, Scoochie. It's what it feels like whenever I'm playing Weaver and I hit it and I take off. I'm like Scoochie. So how do you pronounce it though? What is it? It's like Sakuchi.
I guess it's Shikuchi or something. Yeah.
It's like Shikuchi. But whatever. It's all the same, dude. Scoochie, Scoochie. It all pans out in the end. Oh, so we do see this Venomancer. Okay, so we did pick up a Vite Booster. So he's got a Vite Booster, a Mech, and Arcane Boots right now. Pretty good farm on the Venomancer. That's good farm for your support. When he's buying support items, it means that you're going to have that heal. You know, you're going to have those support items that you're going to need.
We have a dagger on the Batrider.
There we go.
Just before 20th minute mark, with a Vanguard as well, he is going to start jumping behind towers, jumping on heroes. He's going to start killing things.
Yeah, so which means we know that the next item on him is Arcane Boots, right? Because we've seen that. Oh, Chrono!
Oh.
I don't know if they're going to get it, though, still. Oh, a huge bat! Did you see that?
As we were saying, executed everything within a second. There was not a second wasted there of their spells.
No.
They used all of the Chronosphere, they used all of the Lasso, they used all of that Witch Doctor ult perfectly to take out that Weaver. Now they're going to push through top. Unless
there was like a little delay there between like the Lasso and the Inner Chronosphere, but the Faceless Void first like bashed him. And the bash like lasted just long enough for him to get that Lasso on the Weaver. And that was just, like you said, just perfectly executed there. Using everything, no stacking of stuns, nothing like that. Just using everything to its fullest potential. And Venomancer easily able to push back this lane. You see that, bro, with these level 4 wards? It's like no problem.
Encircling his own tower with more defenses. And there's the Batrider blinking in. Oh, this is going to be a big Lich ultimate there. That's very nice. Bouncing between the Venge and the Windrunner.
Perfectly done there. So good. Easy stop, back up on that. Like, just top of their game right now. Like, they were struggling at the beginning, but no longer. Oh my god, Tidehunter in a lot of trouble here. Where was he going? They missed the Maledict, but it's not going to matter. You're going to fall over eventually, bro.
Yep, and it all started from that Batrider jumping into two heroes, distracting them while everyone else got ready, lined up all their other spells, and totally taking them out.
Yeah. Yeah. You're absolutely right. It was just a good job by Bulba again, playing that initiator, that engager. He kind of plays like Mushi's role for Orange. He's kind of the guy that just runs in there. He's pretty good under pressure. Like, he understands situations when things change. So good play by Easy Style in general right now. And you see this Visual Sphere, there's nothing you're going to be able to do. Just back up. Like real, these level 4 wards with that restoration. Like, look at him with restoration.
Yeah. I mean, they were under pressure a bit from the Radiant side between sort of 10 and 15 minutes with the Windrunner pressuring up mid with the Tide and the Venge roaming around. But then that level difference has started to kick in now with this Batrider level 12 looking at Tide level 8, Venge level 7. He's got a 5 level advantage at level at 22nd minute.
Yeah, and that's something I mean, I've pointed that out, yeah. Because that's just something I've noticed throughout the games that Bulba tends to do. That he just focuses on trying to be the highest level hero in the game. Like, he wants to make sure he has an advantage. And when he's like 4 and 5 levels over other heroes, he's got such a large advantage over them. There's nothing they can do. There's just nothing they can do. He's so tanky. He's able to engage, initiate, really just wreak havoc on all the Radiant side right now.
Exactly. Hit point, armor, mana pool, damage. He's got a huge advantage with those levels.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just everything you get from increased levels. I mean, even the sheer fact he's almost, got all points out in every one of his skills now. He'll almost have the level 4 flame break next, and then he'll finish up that lasso after that. But it just shows you. And then you look at somebody like the Potom, who's got just 1 level in leap right now. PowerNet's going to be in some trouble here. He's actually going to get spotted out and stunned and shackle shot and arrowed and anything else they can do. And the
chained everything on him, yep.
Yeah, they
just to take him out as quickly as they could. But we do see Mikey on the Weaver with 113 CS. What items is he sitting on?
Yeah, but it's still way behind PowerNet. Like, you don't even notice how much PowerNet's farming, but he's at 135.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't seem like it.
Mask of Madness, Battle Fury.
Yeah. Like, it's like, what? And you just see, I mean, all you see really right now is a hood. A hood and 2,600 gold on the Weaver.
Well, you see now they're lining up for a fight at top lane. There's the 5 Radiant heroes all there, and 4 of the Dire heroes. Once they get the Void back, it's going to be 15 seconds.
No, I don't think they
You'll have
care. I think they engage before the Void's back. I think the Batriders, no, maybe not. I was saying the Batrider might just lead in, but I don't know if he's going to. You might be right, because there's only 2 seconds on Void now, and they have another creep wave. So it looks like they are going to back up. It looks like the Radiant's just going to get out now that Void's respawned.
Yeah, it's a smart move by the Radiant. Just get out of there now. The Void's there with his Chronosphere. If he lands one on, 3, 4 heroes,
It's over.
the Lich ult comes over, the Venom ult comes over, the Batrider comes in, Lasso's one of the remaining 2. It's game over. That team fight's done.
Yeah, absolutely. Basically, anytime the Radiant are group up for the rest of this game, the team fight's going to be done. They're going to have to try to stay. I mean, it's tough, though. How do you try to stay spread out when your main initiator is somebody with an AoE stun that you want to group around? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, all right, Tidehunter, go Ravage. But it's like, really, he's got to wait and use that Ravage almost as a defensive mechanism. Because if you're offensive with the Ravage and they come back and catch 2 or 3 of you in the Chrono, like you said, it's over.
The Radiant, they're going to be better off fighting against 2 or 3 heroes. Like if Mirana, Tide, Venge, possibly Windrunner go as 4 with the Weaver farming up, try and catch 2 or 3 of the Dire side. Yep, they are going Roshan. I was going to ask whether or not they'd go Roshan at some point, and they are actually going to go there for that Void.
It's going to be scary, though, because remember, the Radiant is smoked up here, and I don't know if the Tide... Oh, yeah, the Tide actually sees the Venomancer head in there. And this could get crazy right here. And you do see the Power Strike going here on the Void. Oh, yes, that's exactly right. They were caught red-handed. And I wonder, I mean, Void does have that Chrono. And they do have
What's
the
that
Courier hanging out
holding?
next door. A lot. Ogreax and Headdress of Rejuvenation. 1700 in items. Can we be careful with that? Whose is that?
Dire's, I think.
Dire's,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, okay, there we go.
Is Batrider going BKB, I guess?
I do believe, yeah. I think this game with the Ravage and the VS and the Potom and the Windrunner, I think BKB is a good choice. A lot of disables actually on the...
Radiant really scared here. They don't want to go in and catch them out in this Roshan.
Yeah, I think the Radiant's going to almost have to give this up because I think they're too scared of getting caught by a big Chrono.
Yep.
And that just shows you, like just what, like, having a strong team fight can really do to the psyche of the other team. Like, there's just, they know that if they go in, it's going to be a negative outcome.
It's also, like we saw last game, it's also the way Bulb is playing. He's playing with so much balls. He just jumps in on top of a couple of heroes. He doesn't care who they are or what they're doing. He jumps in. He knows he's got enough tank ability. He knows he can disable one instantly, and the other one's going to be caught in the flames while he's dragging the other one away.
You're absolutely right. He's able to just go in on 2 or 3 of them because having that, if he has 2 stacks on you and goes in on you with Firefly and Lasso, you're dead. And he's going to kill you. If he gets those stacks in on you guys and then blinks in and he's got those Fireflies, or just engaging right now, just initiating, he's so strong and he's so tanky right now. 1700 HP, just able to really take it up. And having that magic wand in the
Weaver
Vanguard.
picking up his relic now.
A little late, but not too bad, I guess. He does have a hood and treads to go along with the relic. Probably would have liked it a little quicker, but
Tier 2 tower falling.
only having 1 kill. 141 CS on that Weaver. And yeah, that's gonna be the Tier 2 tower, and it's gonna be Faceless Voids. More gold for him. Oh. Faceless Void.
Venge and Tide pretty much doing what they've been doing all game, sitting around waiting for things to happen.
Yeah, oh, you're exactly right. Like, you couldn't have said it better right there. Like, that's what they've been doing. They haven't been making things happen. They've been waiting for things to happen. And easy style of play, they're much obliged to do that. They will bring it if that's what you want them to do. If you want them to bring
You've got to be ready for the Fury.
Exactly. You got to be ready to fight the fire with the fire. And if you're not, then, I mean, which we see right now, at the beginning of the game, the Radiant were able to do that. They actually brought the fire to Easy Style and, you know, got the first blood out of the deal. But ever since then, they've played a little more defensive, and Easy Style has taken advantage. That's going to be a tower for the Venomancer there. You see what that farm Venomancer means? Arcane Boots, Pipe,
Mech.
Yeah, come
Yep,
on.
exactly.
Come on. There's nothing that the Radiant can do right now.
He's a walking fountain.
Yeah, then you've got Restoration. Like, what? Oh, he wanted to chrono bad.
There's a Ravage just to keep them at bay.
Oh, he's got 3 of them in it. Oh, he's got 3 of them. Let's see how that Lich ultimate
That Witch
bounces.
Doctor ultimate.
Oh my god, they're going to roll everything here. Mikey is doing a lot of damage to the Venomancer, though. Venomancer, Magic Wands, and Mechs. Now Mikey's the last one left. Him in the bottom here. Him in the bottom here. Him in the bottom here. The bottom is going to go down.
How could he see? Oh, Lich has gem.
Yeah. You wonder how he was auto-attacking him? Yeah, the Lich has the gem, actually. And the Lich was pretty far away there, though. Like, that was, I don't know. Like, I couldn't even really see the Lich on my screen, but somehow he still had a full vision of him. And they got the kill there, and the Aegis Charge was popped, and they're right back into it, and they're going to get these racks.
Void sitting on 3,200 gold. In fact, pretty much all of the dire side sitting on at least 2,000 each.
Oh my god, you're right. 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 1,200. Venomancer, why the feeder? Probably because he bought something that was worth 3,000.
Sitting
So
at bases
much
with a
farm.
rapier or something.
Let's play a game. How much do you think the Dire's winning by? I say 7,000. Here we go. And the button.
It's gonna be more. It's gonna be more than that. 11.
16,000.
Holy shit! 16,000. Wow.
When did that happen? What? Oh, I guess towers. The Radiant's only got 2 towers down on the die right now, and all of the Radiant's towers are down. So I guess that's the huge difference. And I mean, that's really the only huge, like, glaring thing I can see. I mean, the kills aren't really that far. Oh, I got a big spike. Yeah, you too? Yeah,
oh dear. This doesn't look good.
30 minutes in with the racks down. I'm pretty sure Easy Style would get the win if this wasn't, like, resavable or reloadable. I don't know how we play it. I don't think this has happened yet in SEC. One second, guys. Technical difficulties. I'm trying to fix it now. Oh, it looks like Team FH getting a little practice, huh? Getting a little practice. Shout out to Team FH, huh? Team Fountain Hooks. I'm trying to reconnect back into the game.
Yeah, so am I. But this has happened before, and I'm pretty sure that we won't be able to reconnect back into it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure as well. I think when it counts down to 0, you're pretty much out of luck. Oh man, I'm almost positive like Easy Style gets that win with the racks down and stuff.
Connection to the server exceeded the number of retries. Server is probably not available.
Frankie's saying he thinks they can remake from save is what he's saying.
Okay. But can we join that?
I don't know. And Hypnotoad saying they were kicked from their game. So this is looking to be a server issue right now.
There's 3 games up now with the password cat. Infinity, Hinder in one, Sully's in one, 1437's in another. Or maybe they're games.
Oh, my
that were
bad.
created.
I'm sorry, Crasher. I'm sorry. I mixed up the K's. All I saw were K's at the front of the names. Yeah, they're all in different games right now. Who's going to which one? They gave him win, it looks like.
Yeah, that's pretty standard.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was racks down, so there's nothing they could do. It's just that was game over. That's good manners.
I mean, I'd like to see this coming out of the Dota community now, because a lot of the time in pubs and things, people can be dickheads. But I saw at the Star Dota Championship, there was a lot of good sportsmanship over there. When there was quite a lot of technical difficulties, they let games slide. They gave a couple of draws, or they let the game go if they knew they'd lost.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I even saw some of that come out of the Malaysian tournament this weekend. Just like good, friendly, fun, competitive nature, and that's what you want out of it. You don't want people to get mad at each other and stuff. Just relax, have fun with the game, and don't go far, guys. We are going to get into the next game. It will be the finals. This is